Hi. Wow. Hello. It is I. It's that girl. Let me just shut my car off. There. Have you been? Hi, it is I. Hello. I guess I could kind of take these off for a bit. It's your girl. I'm nobody's girl because I probably lost all my subscribers, which is fine. I wasn't doing it for subscribers. But hi, guys. 7 months later. For the 1 or 2 people who were wondering where I was and if I'm okay and what happened, here I am. Whether or not I'm okay, I don't know. What happened? Well, I'd refer you back to my last video, which was, like I said, 7 months ago. In that video, if you don't feel like going and watching it, you should though, because there's a lot of good information. But in that video, I was talking about having started yoga and then getting roped into a direct sales thing. I never really did say what it was. I will now because it's of no issue anymore. Why I disappeared is actually because of those products. So the products were the brand Modere. C'est Modere en français. I don't know, M-O-D-E-R-E. I'll try and find photos and show you guys. The product kit that I took was the one that had collagen. It had pills for burning fat, and it had that chocolate pudding thing, Trim. Trim is what it's called. And last I talked to you guys, I had ordered, and they roped me into becoming a rep, which then meant like I had to give them my social security number. And so to get out of that contract was complicated, and I had to kind of push quite a bit. They make you go on a website, and then you have to download a document and sign it and send it, and then call customer service, and then they send you another document that you have to sign, proof that you actually want. Like, they make it hard for you to go just so that you'd end up staying. But after 2 weeks or so, if you go and look up like what the products are, they're gut health products technically, and collagen, like liquid collagen, which is I don't want to say in style, but in style right now. Like, there's a lot of women that are taking liquid collagen and that swear by it and that say that like they have never felt better and their skin is glowing and their nails are amazing and blah blah blah. So basically that's what it was. Here's the thing. After I did take a photo of myself before starting, and then a photo like 2 weeks in, I think. I don't know if I'm comfortable showing it. I put stickers on the private areas because I did take the photo nude because I really wanted to see, like, it was for me. It wasn't meant to be for anyone. But point is, like, I bloated up like a balloon within weeks. I didn't associate it right away with that just because that was so like promising and supposed to like fix everything and supposed to heal me and all these things. So I kept trying to figure out like, what could it be? I don't know. I don't understand. What am I doing different? I never like once clued in that that's the only thing I was doing different. It legit made me so sick. Like, my insides just, like, they were not having any of it. I finished the whole bottle of Trim, which is like that pudding-like substance that you take a spoonful of every day. The collagen, I actually ended up dumping it down the drain of my sink. And the burn pills, I opened, took a few, but like haven't, the bottle's full. And then you had those little packets at the start of Activate, which was like a really gross green stuff that you had to down really quick. It tasted like lemon and ginger. Like, it wasn't bad, but all of that together made me insanely sick. So following that, I never filmed an update because what happened was I bloated. I got really sick. I didn't know what to eat anymore. My iron got so low that I got dangerously anemic again. Ended up going and seeing the doctor. My levels were ridiculous. Everyone at work was like, what is going on with you? You look really sick. The new people I work with were like, you don't look okay. Like, is this how you normally, like, I don't know you, but like, do you know that you really don't look good right now? So everything was kind of just going to shit. And so filming was the last thing on my mind. And I also, within the last while, lost both my grandfathers, and my one grandmother also, she passed away a long time ago. But so anyway, now I only have one grandmother left. And a lot of other stuff happened too with my kids. They're at that age now where the problems they have are not tiny problems anymore. They're teens. Like my oldest is going to be 17 next week. So like everything is just bigger and more, and work is really not going well. That's a whole other separate topic. Honestly, just talking about this, I'm getting out of breath just because like I have like so much has been going on, and it's dizzying and it's stressing me out so bad. I don't even know where to begin. Like I have updates about my job and the people I work with or don't work with anymore, and the new people I work with and the history with them, about my health, about my weight, and that whole, I don't even want to call it a journey anymore because it's not a journey. It's my whole freaking life. It's always been this. So just my life with the weight, I put it all back on. I think I even weigh more than I did when I first started my first vlog about weight loss. I am not following the starch solution anymore. That's a whole other chapter of health and what I've done since then to try and fix stuff. My hair is a whole other issue. Stuff in my neighborhood with the neighbors and family, friends, like so much stuff has been going on. I sincerely applaud vloggers and YouTubers and influencers that are able to just do that every day and be consistent with filming all these little shots of them making a coffee, and then whoops, the camera's on a different counter, and now they're putting cream in the coffee that was over there and now it's here, and all these nice walking up the stairs. Like someone has to go press pause and then go get the camera and put it at the top of the stairs and then do another. Like that's a lot of time. Like I'm just not, I don't understand right now. Maybe I have too much stuff going on to be able to like ingest all the work that comes with doing that. But I was just like, something had to give, something had to be put to the side, and what was put to the side was filming my life and divulging it over the internet for strangers, because that felt to me like the one thing I could let go, and that I just kept telling myself I'll get back to it as soon as I feel better. I'll start filming again, or hey, I should film, and I'll just piece it all together and make one like hey, I'm back video eventually. But over the past 7 months, I just have not had the time or the energy to do that. And why is that? I'm an anxious person. I've suffered, now I know, from anxiety my whole life. Like my whole life, I mean, I don't remember not being a stressed out or anxious person. Even when I was a child or a preteen or teen, those are my earliest memories that I remember of being stressed out. So I don't know what it's supposed to feel like to not have anxiety, because I just live with it. I'm a high functioning anxious person. That's how I am all the time. Even when I'm doing great and nothing is going on, I still have anxiety. So I don't know what it means to let things go, or to just live in the moment, or focus on right now, or learn to cope, or to like do the things that help. Like you have to relieve this, like all these, I don't know what any of that means. I don't know what it looks like. I'll do yoga or Pilates or a workout, and I'm that like 0.001% person that can't get on her knees because she's too fat, or that I get a headache from bending over and then I have a migraine for 2 days, or I'll hurt my back the first day I try to do something and then I'm on the couch for 2 weeks. Like I'm that person. So nothing ever is easy or simple for me. And this whole struggle that I've had pretty much my whole life with my body image and how I see myself and how I feel about myself is just getting harder and harder and heavier because I don't seem to be able to get a grasp on it. Just like with those products, those Madar products that I tried. Like, I felt like when I bought them, I knew it wasn't going to work. I knew it wasn't going to be a quick fix. I knew that wasn't going to be like the thing that everybody's looking for. Sorry. I felt like I knew that wasn't going to be the magical thing that was going to heal me, but at the same time, it's like you're just grasping at straws and you just want to try anything. Okay, I have to put these back on now because I'm starting to get a headache. I can't be without my glasses for very long without my eyes Anyway, that's another thing. I have to go back to the doctor and get new glasses because my headaches are out of control. Why are my headaches out of control? Because I'm not eating consistently a certain way or type of way, so my body doesn't know anymore. My hair is pretty much basically all falling out. I have hardly any hair left. I took out all my extensions because I needed to be able to do treatments on my scalp to get that better. I changed my products, I changed my shampoo, I changed my skincare products too. Just a disclaimer, I don't have affiliate links with anyone or any company or any store, and I don't promote products for anyone. I don't make money off of anything. I don't plan on doing that either because I don't know, that just feels weird. Like, if someone wants something, they can just like look it up and do it, you know? Like, that's all what I was saying in the previous video about these products. Like, I'm just not that kind of person that's comfortable pushing sales on people. So if I talk to you guys about stuff that I've tried or stuff that I'm taking or stuff that I want to take, please don't like look it up or try it because I'm trying it, or say that I said that it was good or whatever, because I don't want to be responsible for that. Like, it's enough to deal with my own health and my own issues. I don't want to be held responsible for someone else having problems or getting sick like I did when I started taking those products, because that person didn't care about my history, about my ulcerative colitis, about all the health problems I had previous to starting. She never even asked me about it, because if she had, she would have known to say, well, I don't think you should take this, or maybe you should talk to your doctor first. Because as soon as I got it, and I started taking it without reading, but then I started reading up, and then I was like, that's why I got so sick. So long story short, I got real sick. I completely pulverized my insides. The ulcers came back, started bleeding again. My digestive system blew up like a balloon. Couldn't eat anything anymore. I ended up finding a holistic naturopathic woman who's a nutritionist, who had helped a few other women that I knew of personally. The people that I know, not like internet people, but people I know. And they swore by her and were like, she's so good, she's amazing. And so I paid for a full month of like private, I was in a small group of like 10 women, private coaching every day. She has to see a photo of every single meal you put in your mouth. Like, she holds you accountable for real. I had one course a week every Monday night for like 2 hours, where she teaches you about nutrition. She teaches you about foods and about supplements and about hormones and about blah, blah, blah. I did that for a full month, like hoping, I signed up for a full month, really, really putting all my eggs in that basket this past fall, hoping that would help me. And then halfway through, so towards the middle or the end of week 2, then my mom got in an accident, which is a whole other story. Stupid electric bikes. If your parents are higher up in age, like 70s or over, and decide that they want to get electric bikes and start riding those around like they're 20, don't let them. Long story short, she got in a pretty serious accident. She ended up having to have surgery. She still can't walk as of now. I can show you a photo. She's got a metal plate in her foot now with screws. That threw me off, just to say. And it wasn't even, like, I don't want to play it down, but it wasn't like life or death or anything. She mangled her foot. But at that age, to mangle a foot is not nothing. Oh, that's so funny. My mom is talking to me right now. Just had a nap. Oh, that's good. So she can't walk, and she has to do physio, and she had the surgery, and she's diabetic. So if you know anything about diabetes and injuries on your extremities, so like fingers, hands, feet, it takes so much longer to heal. There's so much more chance for infection, and amputation is a very real threat. That threw me off enough to, like, I was just like, you know what, screw all of this. I can't handle anything anymore. I need to just focus on being able to sleep at night and function for my family during the day. I can't be focusing on food constantly. And around this same time, the nutritionist, she was like, you need to start eating protein again, like vegetable not vegetable, but protein végétale, like not animal proteins, the other type of protein, it wasn't enough anymore. My body wasn't absorbing it. Like I had such low hemoglobin counts, and my vitamin counts were low. I wasn't like, I was not malnourished, but not far from that. My last blood work results. And she's like, you need to start eating protein, like animal protein, like eggs, fish, avocados, nuts, all the things that, like, if you're on like a really healthy diet, to have avocado and nuts and salmon is good. But when you're not being active and you're not moving and you're not on a great diet, those are very fattening. So I gained all the weight back, then some, which is how that always goes. And that led to being depressed, which led to eating more, which led to gaining more weight, which led to being even more depressed and starting not wanting to go out, not wanting to see friends. The only people really I see is when I do my set at work, and it's at night, and I'm always wearing like a big hoodie and big pants, and stopped wearing makeup, stopped doing my hair, stopped basically taking care of myself. Like I stopped loving myself, actually. Pretty much started hating myself, really, for failing every time. Like, failure is subjective, I guess, but in my mind, I've been failing ever since I've been 20. I've been failing at losing weight. I've been failing at successfully getting the body that I'm imagining I need to have so that I can be happy, instead of learning to love myself the way I am, the way I was, the way I've been through all these years, and having the happiness be there, and then because of the happiness, making better choices. Like it's like a wheel, and I was spinning the wheel the wrong way, basically. I was spinning it like I should have learned to love myself, and then I probably would have been able to make better choices. But because I just keep hitting myself on the head and telling myself that I suck and that I'm a loser and that I can never do anything right and everyone else is able and I'm not because I suck, then you just make bad choices. Because in my mind, for some stupid reason, I think that I'm punishing myself and I deserve it, not fully realizing that the myself I'm punishing is me. I don't know if you understand. I understand myself, but anyway. And in this 21st century era of everyone talking about body image and self-love and self-care and listening to your cues and blah blah blah, like I feel like I missed the boat on that too, in the sense that I don't know what it means to be nice to myself. I don't know what that car behind me is doing, but whoever they are, they're parking somewhere they're not supposed to. Anyway, where was I going? Goldfish brain. I'm realizing now that if I had just loved myself, I would have made better choices. And for now, loving myself means not focusing so much on filming and on having a justification for everything, where I was, why I wasn't there. Not because I don't care or appreciate the people that watch my videos, but just because I won't be able to make any videos if I don't take care of myself. So right now, like it's the end of the year, Christmas is coming, New Year's, everyone's going to be talking about health and fitness and everything, and I'm right now trying to prepare myself to not be bothered or offended or triggered by all these people that are going to be doing these things. And I feel like I'll just be sitting there saying, like, oh yeah, you do that, and in a month you won't even be going to the gym anymore. Like that, that's not mine to judge. I shouldn't even be worrying about that. It's none of my business. I need to focus on me. So that's where I'm at as of now. I've been sick a lot too, like cold after cold after cold. We all had COVID a couple times too in the last 7 months. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I have update wise. I'm hoping to come back soon with another update. There's so many things that I feel like doing, that I want to do, that I'd love to start. I just don't know where to start, honestly. even it's, you know what's funny is even the YouTubers that I like and follow, I've noticed they are also in ruts emotionally and just life-wise. They're like, ugh, I feel off. I don't enjoy going to the gym so much. Ugh, I haven't been taking as good care of my body as I usually do. Like, somehow, not because I'm giving myself excuses or whatever, I just feel like the world right now is just in this tiny little bubble of uncertainty and unease, and everyone's kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop. That's how like I feel inside. And I feel like it's not the right time to be focusing on my physical appearance. That's what I feel. That's what I'm getting, my intuition. It's time to focus on my mental health and on loving myself and on loving the little girl. I put a photo of myself when I was like 9, maybe 8 or 9 on my fridge, like a family portrait where I'm just like sitting. And I look at her every single time I open the fridge and I tell myself, would you talk to her the way you speak to yourself in your mind? And I never would. I look at her face and I'm like, that poor little girl. I never would speak to her the way I speak to myself. So that's a really good trick that I read or saw or heard somewhere that I have been doing. It helps. And also kind of stop taking everything so seriously. I mean, it's my body, it's my vessel, it's what's going to get me through this life, but also it's just a body. And if there are a couple extra rolls or a couple extra pieces of fat around my chin, well, you know, oh well. If you don't like it, you can not look at me too. There's that option. So I'm not sure what any other video coming up would be about because I'm so up in the air about everything. But I mean, if you guys are still here and interested and have questions or want to know more specifically about any of the things I mentioned, all the stuff going on, I'd be happy to chat with you guys. So I hope everyone's doing good. I hope everyone is kind and graceful with themselves and others over this holiday period. Please remember that it's not an amazing, fun, and happy time for everyone. Some people really struggle, and to just be mindful of that. These are just dates, and it's more important to feel good and to be happy than it is what you're wearing, what you look like, and like how much stuff you buy or how, like, you know, don't focus on that. Just remember to love yourself and give yourself a bit of grace. And I'm here if you guys have any comments. Just remember that words can hurt too, and I'm here for anything positive anyone has to say. But if you're gonna be a meanie, I'm gonna delete you. So I'll sign off for now, and I'll be back soon, I guess. If you guys are interested, let me know. Oh, if not, that's okay too. I'm documenting for myself really anyway, so I hope to hear from you guys, and I'll be back soon. I'll be back before the end of the year. How's that? Okay. Love you. Bye.